Hi guys, it's Down Under Monkey and welcome to week 6 of the Mad Aussie Challenge, and the rules are as follows. We are going to make a functional cutaway lock, and as a bonus challenge for us to think about over the next couple of weeks. So, what is a cutaway lock? Well, it's in the title. It's a normal lock that's had a portion of it cut away so you can see the internal workings. Now, what is the point of that? Well, it's an educational device, so you can see exactly what's going on inside there. It's a learn to pick device as well, so if you're trying to learn spools like this one contains, you can see what happens when you push them up and down. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Some of these cutaway locks go for upwards of $100 each. So you're also doing yourself a favour by making your own, saving a couple of bucks and spending some time building some cool things that you get to keep. So any of the Aussies that got a package off Alex got a double euro. Now the purpose being, we could do a section here. If we buggered that up, we'll use the end section sort of along those lines. However, there are a whole bunch of different techniques for making a cutaway lock. This one's been cut like that. Some get cut across the Bible so you can see the springs and the driver pins. Others have a skeletonized section so you can see the core. I'll leave some links in the description below of some different techniques. Now, more than one technique is encouraged by Alex, and there may even be bonus entries depending on what happens. But what would really excite Alex is if you did 3 techniques on one lock like this. So maybe a Bible cut, skeletonization. Anyway, you may have a completely different way that you want to try. So give it a go. Trying is encouraged. It is week 6, so if you do get a completion, you get 6 entries in the draw at the end. And it's also worth having a go this week, because if you make a fail video, you still get 2 entries. So have a crack at a euro. If you don't have a euro, just use any particular lock that you like, but try not to use something high end. Maybe you can do that further on down the track. Yeah, go easy when you cut. So when you're making your cuts and doing what you do, you can't put material back. So you can always take a little bit more off, but you can't put any back. So just go easy and think about what you want to do before you do it. Okay, so that cutaway challenge is due by 11:59 PM GMT plus 8 hours on the 22nd of October 2020. That's pretty much all that. That's pretty self-explanatory. Try and use hand tools as much as possible. If you've got a CNC mill, don't use it. Try and use files, drills, hacksaws, just general hand tools. Make it artisan, if that's what you want to call it. Put your own flair in it too. You know, maybe you might want to carve your name in the side of the cylinder. I don't know. Have a crack. Be creative. So the second challenge, now this one's going to go over a couple of weeks. So there's more than likely going to be more seasons of the Mad Aussie Challenge if there is a need for it, if people want to join in. So obviously ideas are going to be needed for the next seasons, who knows how long this is going to go. So Alex would like you to devise a non-timed challenge, so something that is not a speed challenge but a completion challenge, for a potential future season of the Mad Aussie Challenge. The idea is to come up with a challenge, have a quick chat to Alex, so you can run it by him to make sure we're not doubling up on ideas, then make a short video outlining what your challenge is going to be. At the end of the season, we'll all take a vote on, you know, the categories that have been come up with, and the ones that make it through you'll get credited for. You've got 2 to 3 weeks to come up with an idea, but first person who comes up with the idea gets the credit if it goes through, if that's sort of your thing. So have a bit of a think about it. It's got to be a completion challenge, unless everyone specifically agrees on some sort of a speed trial. Mostly just completion challenges. Don't make them easy. Bring out your inner Alex, so to speak. So think of the most devious thing that you can make other people do, and yeah, go with that. But it's got to be accessible by most people. So the materials that you might need to be cheap and readily available to most people. We don't all have really high-end budgets. So that's just something to think about over the next couple of weeks. Alex will give more info on that via one of us through videos or on Discord. So if you've got any issues, contact Alex on Discord or leave comments down below and he will find them. So this week, functional cutaway lock. Just make it out of whatever. I'll be using this. More techniques are encouraged. Bonus points if you get more techniques, potentially. 2 entries for a fail, so it's worth having a crack anyway. And think about possible challenges for future seasons. I think that's pretty much all I need to cover at the moment. If you guys have any questions at all, pop them in the comments. There will be links in the description for cutaway locks for you to check out for some inspiration. If you do happen to copy someone's specific idea, please credit them with your video. It's only polite to do that. And thanks for watching, and can't wait to see some of the creations. Take care, guys.